Hey everyone, Teamudf here for some more Trails in the Sky with Jubsy.
Yeah, it's old second chapter. We're traveling with great beta rate data gate because Olivier drank himself to death.
Yup.
Yeah, finally, my terrorist woken up. Sorry for kicking up such a fuss.
Oh no, please, don't let it bother you. It's all part of the job, really. Yes, it's as Estelle said. Incidentally, apparently you have some kind of job for us.
Oh, I see you're here on business then. And I'd like to ask you to do is investigate a certain recipe and find its ingredients. How about it? Got the time?
No problem. What recipe am I investigating?
Alright, so what I'd like you to find is the recipe for a certain stew. We'll call it the point of stew, a Roland-styled hodgepodge stew.
That thing that Jubs said, stew? To be honest, that sounds about as appetizing as that other thing Jubs said that one time on stream. No, okay. Yes, it seems like it's hard to keep down.
No, it's just a temporary name. Anyway, I just want you to investigate that recipe. If you ask around town, I'm sure you'll find something. Apparently every home used to make it back in the old days.
Oh, we asked some old folks who know about cooking then. Doesn't seem like younger people would know about what old families cooked.
That's actually a sensible suggestion from you for once.
Well, that's fine for direction to begin our investigation, but we still don't have enough information about the recipe itself. Yeah, you might be right. It might be nice to know what goes into it at least.
Yeah, that's a good point, but sorry you'll need to ask Radford about the recipe.
Oh, thought this was your request, but you want us to ask Radford?
Here's the thing, he's the one who brought it up in the first place. Apparently he ate this nostalgic meal in his dreams. He's been begging me to make it for him ever since. Oh, so that's when you requested a job.
A guild job just for a stew? Was it really that good? It might not necessarily be because of the flavor. Perhaps it is a memory of some kind.
That old man's not saying much either, but I'm sure that's not the case. Anyway, that's the story. So I'd really like to serve it to him if I could. Heh, nice little story there. Happy to help.
Yep, Radford's finally awake. Let's feed him and celebrate and stuff.
Yay!
We'll start by asking Radford about the recipe. Is there anything else we need to know?
Well, if you start out finding the recipe, would you mind also picking up the ingredients needed? It might use some kind of rare ingredients after all.
Okay.
Good to hear. Can't believe how fired up I'm getting over this. I can't wait to see what kind of recipe it is.
Well, don't you worry. Will you know don't turn in the search? Yep, what she said. Expect some good news to come right in.
Thanks.
Ho 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 ho!
Is the meal ready yet? It's an old recipe, but I'm sure the chef is having trouble.
Radford, you're under arrest now. Can we have a moment?
Whoa! Who's this Bacasius girl? You need something for me?
Yep, want to ask you about the recipe you ordered from Denzel, Washington.
Oh, not this. Do you make the stew I dreamed of?
Yes, that recipe. Actually, we got a request from Denzel Washington. They did the thing.
Oh, so he didn't get shot up in training day. Oh, I can taste your success already. I'm counting on you.
Thanks, but we need your help before we start. We'd like to hear the details about that recipe. Not just what went into it or the flavoring, but where you had it. Anything.
Ah, I see. Well, first as I'm sure you know, the recipe was for a stew. I seem to remember the base flavor as black pepper. It was a spicy, invigorating stew.
Not like this quest. Right. Strong black pepper, got it. Go on, please.
The main ingredient was meat. No shit, I think. So you could probably use white fish. But I like meat, so we'll say meat for now. A big chunk of meat, bone and all, so tender they just rolls right off. I also know some herbs were used. But I can't remember what kind. I remember the smell, but I can't remember what it was the smell of. That is so frustrating.
So the main ingredient was meat or fish. You want meat, bone, and all? Okay, check. Lastly, there were herbs used, but you don't know the types of herbs. That it? Well, that's fairly specific.
Yeah, this will be plenty to start with. I hope that helped a bit.
Yup, thanks.
Happy hunting! I'm really looking forward to hearing that you found this recipe.
Yup, thanks. Alright. Hey, can we have a moment of your time?
What is it? Is something wrong?
No, nothing like that. I have a quick question, though.
Yes, I know the one. It used to be very popular around here.
Really?
Could you tell us anything about it?
I guess not.
Oh, hang on.
Dental said something like that too. This has to be the one. We've been looking for the recipe to that particular dish, ma'am. Would you happen to know the ingredients?
Well, yes and no. The recipe I know is probably a little different than what you're looking for. I don't mind telling you my version. I just want to make sure you're aware of that before you pass it on.
Okay. Dang it.
What do you mean? My recipe's one that's been passed down in my family for generations. As with any family recipe, it's been tweaked here and there over the years. The flavor's likely not what it used to be. So as I said before, I'd be happy to give you my version of the recipe, if that's fine by you. What do you think?
Yup, it's been updated a bit, but maybe that's okay. I'd like to find the original if we can. I'd like to. The original version would be ideal, but we can't afford to be picky. A slightly different version beats handing the client nothing at all.
Shara's right. Besides, she's saying she'll tell us, so let's shut up and listen to her.
Thank you, Agate.
You liked it then? Wonderful. Wait right here. I'll go grab my recipe book.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you! She's taking her sweet time. Don't be so impatient.
Give her a damn minute, would you?
No.
In case you forget, she's kind of old. Hang on.
Hang on.
Oh, goodness, that's right. Well, no wonder I can't find it. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm sorry, children. I kept you waiting much longer than I meant to. I'd simply be fuming if I were in your shoes.
Oh, no way. You didn't take that long. So did you find your recipe book, which I know the answer is no?
About that. I hadn't thought about it until I started looking, but I actually gave it away a while back.
What?
Ah! It completely slipped my mind. I'm so sorry. He said he made a hobby of keeping little books and asked if he could add it to his collection. I hadn't cracked it open in years, so I thought nothing but handing it over to him. If I only ever weren't so generous.
Trust me, I feel like sighing too. We'll never be able to find out who got it either. Man, what a pain. No point in cursing our luck. What's done is done. Our time would be better spent figuring out what else we can do.
I'm with you there. We could waste time doing a whole lot of nothing or try finding the guy who got the recipe book.
One thing to do. Might as well suck it up and get to it. You have any idea who that man would be? We should try the thing.
I'm afraid that's all I can remember. I wish I could help more, really.
No worries. You gave us a pretty big clue. There's stuff to do. There's books to find. Here's why I take issues with stuff like this. Is because the goal of the quest was to go around asking random people what they know about the recipe, right?
Right.
So we talked to Rhett, who didn't say anything about the recipe. We didn't even ask him about it, even though the goal was to ask him about the recipe. Guess who we talked to next?
So what is it?
Nothing too important, really. Just kind of admiring your massive collection of books.
Indeed, I'm quite proud of my collection. collecting old books as well. All of this is my occasionalness.
Old books as a calling? I wonder. Maybe it's worth asking. A bit of wild grasping at straws never hurt anyone, even though that's what we've been doing the whole time.
You locked me up, baby.
Looking for the freaking book. So that's the story. It's the wildest of guesses, but I don't suppose you have that book.
It's Bloom's recipe book, right? Oh yeah, I asked her to give that to me a while back.
Wait, seriously?
Sure, she says she had a lot of the traditional local recipes, so I wanted to make sure I preserved it. I asked her for it, and she entrusted it to my care.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Grope for straws, and eventually you come up big!
Well, except for sexual harassment lawsuits.
Let's have a look at the infinite wisdom of the ancients, then! You mind, Rat?
I don't mind at all. The hitch would be, I'm not entirely sure where it is, come to the son of a bitch. It's definitely in my archive, I know that much. I think it would be faster if you just search yourselves.
I agree, it would be faster if we just searched ourselves. Probably over here. Right where this thing is. Piffle words. Alright.
Okay, aged miso, maple sugar, fresh herb, black pepper, vintage wine, kibbled salt, dragon beans, and juicy bone.
Okay, kibbles and bits, Jubsy. Kibbles and bits. Alright, we got a recipe copy. Oh, but I don't have to bother opening it. But that's okay. Because here we go, Jubzula. Are you ready to make some stew that's totally different and unique from all other stews? Different and unique? Stew? Stews that are different and unique?
The point of stew.
Stews? From stew pickles? You want some stew pickles? Alright, let's see.
You've lost control of your life, haven't you?
Actually, I might as well just, No. Okay.
Jesus Christ! No.
Alright, I just need to... Okay, 1 vintage wine, 1 maple... Let's see, maple sugar. Okay, we got the maple sugar. Do we have the kibbles and bits? No, we need more kibbles and bits. We got the kibbles and bits. Got the fresh herbs. Do you want the fresh herbs, Jobsy? We do have the fresh herbs. We have the dragon beans. We have the black pepper. We need more black pepper. And juicy bones. We should have 1,000 of those. We've been killing enemies all game. Where do I find this crap, though? Oh, here it is. Let me know when you see juicy bone. There it is.
Found it.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
got
yeah.
25. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
40.
Yeah, let's go. We got the stuff, Jebsy. We got the stuff. Are you ready to go cook the stuff?
Okay, then.
You ready for some good old-fashioned cooking?
Hey, Stan, how's the investigation going?
We found a recipe.
Whoa, you already found it? Man, you guys are fan. Places are incredible.
Might want to hold that praise.
Oh, what's that?
Well, you see...
I see, so that's it. Still, can't be too greedy. I'll call the job finished with that recipe.
Sorry, Denzel. It'd be best if we'd found the original, but,
The basic probably won't be that different. I'll move over the rest of my instinct and experience.
pretty confident.
Wow, that's a cook.
Alright, anyway, let me go over the results of our investigation.
I see. Well, it's more or less what I expected, but it does use some surprising ingredients. Alright, now I can totally get to cooking at this.
Get to Cooking with Jubs. Today on Cooking with Jubs, we're going to be making
Yes, what
some
I'd like to say,
stew
but
that's totally different than all other stews in existence.
Yep, you got it. You did it. The rest is up to my skill. Alright! Bang a gong, we're on!
It's not a phrase. take him on to bang the gong. Alright. Kinda looks like stew, I guess.
I see. So you couldn't find the original recipe.
I'm really sorry. We tried everywhere. We asked a lot of people, but in the end, we never found anyone who knew it. We're terribly sorry, sir.
No, it was ultimately my selfish request anyway. You don't need to be so worried. Well, I'll admit it's a bit sad to know that I'll never taste that flavor again, though. But Bradford, it might be a bit early to give up. Oh? I'm sure the meal I made will be close to that flavor. The recipe you got bought still has that nostalgic flavor. Yes, and while you all are talking and getting cold.
Yup, looks pretty good. You should eat it while it's hot. Really, I'd like you to think of us watching on the sidelines. You're dealing with such a lovely smell for a while now.
My stomach, my tummy is rumbling.
We got talking a bit too much. Let's get to the point.
Oh, god dang it. Gulp.
It's a bit nerve-wracking. I know this flavor.
What is it?
This is it. This is the stew I ate in my dreams. Woohoo!
Oh my!
Giga gasp! Dingleberg? Really? Yes, really. Not even slightly different from the nostalgic flavor I remember. What I wanted to eat, what I dreamed of was eating, was exactly like this.
That's incredible, Denzel. You perfectly replicated a recipe from a dream. JRPG, everybody.
I mean, I was pretty confident in it, but, that's a bit too generous. No, don't be humble. The meal is perfect. This is what I wanted in every way. It brings me back to the lost days of my youth. The girl I admired was so good at this recipe. I shed manly tears the day she wed.
Well, this is getting a bit soppy.
Never heard of that. Sounds like you were quite the passionate one in your youth, old guy.
That's the beauty of youth.
The beauty of youth, indeed. Everything has changed since then. Even that the angel is girl is now a dried apricot. Wait, you're calling a dried apricot, you old fart? That voice is... Oh, it's Bloom. The one. Miss Bloom! Yeah, late to bat like the lady in front of such a crowd. Twisted an old man as ever, you. No, it was just a play on words. What is it, man? You know, right here, man.
Yeah, so do I.
These people came to my home and asked about the recipe a bit ago, and well, I was curious, so I came out to see. Oh, so this recipe is... Yes, it's a cooking style passed down in my family. The stew was my best recipe when I was a girl. I made it after forever here.
So that means...
the old man the admire was... time full master D. What did you say?
Nothing.
One way or the other. But the time you see people eating with this old recipe again. Yeah, since I cut down all this way, let me make it the first time in a while. It's all enjoy the flavor of tradition yourselves.
Hooray, don't mind if I do.
Music no. Yes, please. I love the chance to observe the tricks of this old recipe firsthand. Oh, then let me borrow the kitchen. Hey, you learned a new recipe, and my God, finally freaking you're done. Turn it in and leave, please.
What does this even do? Alright.
Cures KO and heals 4,000 HP. Son of a fled.
It does something that's actually decent. My God, it's a miracle.
It cures KO and revives. Oh yeah, oh my god, that is the same shit. I am sorry. I'm just so done here. I'm actually so done.
There's an achievement for this freaking side quest. Are you kidding me? Hold on, let me check this. I just got an achievement.
You did it?
What is this? Complete the nostalgic recipe quest. That's literally what the achievement is. Just sit through this jank, I guess. They knew it was so bad, they made a freaking... Alright, let's go to the tower and get some palms.
Take this!
Well, it actually didn't kill it. And it's about to go before me, and waste my time, isn't it? Hooray! The best. The best everything. A Gage just offs himself. Live on Twitch.tv. I'm glad he's not getting XP. That's why I didn't get him up. I'm glad he didn't get XP. Let's go. Okay. So, a Gate has his technique, his little flaming rage. I just want to make sure I've got all this correct. He hits himself for 70% of his max health, which is worded kind of oddly. To get a buff of 150 CP, maybe some other stuff. Let's pull it up right now. Let's pull it up right now. Why not? This guy right here. Okay. Yes, that's all it's supposed to be. But
wait, are you gonna do this again?
But if he has too low of HP, I mean, he'll just, you know, he just offs himself. So I'm supposed to believe that this guy who they're billing as one of the best characters in the entire franchise, because clearly they are, they hold him in high regard. I'm supposed to believe that he will just off himself for a buff that he will not receive. Just phenomenal writing. I might take a Gate character 500% less seriously now. Got some Sepith out of this at least. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to go in for the kill. Ready, Jubs? Ready to see her screw this up? Yep. Alright, let's see if Shara's thing will work, because the Gates won't. He'll do like 300 damage. Yep. Wonderful. It's a shining palm, everybody. I'm depressed that I even thought of giving a Gate XP from that. Just nonsense. Gotten all that Sepith, though.
I can't believe you hate the character just because of that one move, though.
Look! It's Alan! What a guy! Tell us about that Alan, Jubsy.
Hey, it's still hurting on already. You just came home and you sure you can't stay around for a while?
Yep, sorry. There's kind of a lot going on, and the Gate has some problems. Once our current job's done, and the Gate's awake from his beating, I totally intend to come back and take a load off for a while.
You really should. We'll be waiting. Anyway, your tickets have already been paid for by Ina. Ready to check in?
Yep, we sure are. Let us... Oh, god dang it. Of course, that option is the freaking default option. Alright. Let's go. Checked in for the flight. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go means 5. We're in chapter 5. Thanks for watching, everyone. Boy!
Whoop!